with consenting adults, no harm, no foul. You know, all is good. And I do think it's wonderful. I think we're going to be seeing more and more over the next couple of years, because now we have the baby boomers going into retirement, and we have the 60s generation coming up behind them. Mm-hmm. And that 60s generation are getting into their 50s and their 60s. And I don't see that generation being a generation of older adults who's going to stop having sex.
Yeah, I hope.
That's not what's going to happen. This is a generation of people who had probably very varied sex lives as younger people. Mm-hmm. And many of them have probably kept that up to some degree. And I think it'll be really interesting to see where things go. A professor that I work with recently gave a very good talk. He was actually giving a talk to retired faculty at a university. He was asked to kind of give the luncheon talk, and he gave this talk about having sex after 60 to the retiring faculty, and was addressing these issues of, you know, you can, and statistics show, we have that study that came out recently, that was that big study that included the information about how teens are more likely to use condoms. Included in this study was also sort of how old are people when they're still having sex. People are still having sex into their 70s and 80s and into their 90s.
Yeah, and I hate to give a plug to the pharmaceutical companies, but how about Viagra and Cialis? I mean, that's got to be helping.
It helps to some degree.
That is like
really
permission on primetime TV to go.
What's really interesting, though, is that's only going to help if it's a physical issue.
But it's giving permission to think about it, though.
It's absolutely giving permission to
think about it. If a man is, I hate to be heteronormative, but let's say, you know, dad has no problem with the erection, he just hasn't had the interest, like things have happened, he's 65, all of a sudden he's like, yeah, how come these dudes, I can get one up, how come these dudes, like, you know, they're having a good time on TV, they're walking on the beach, you know, mm-hmm. They're like, you cannot deny the power of pop culture and images and TV.
Oh,
you know.
Absolutely. What I think is difficult is that current media portrays, kind of gives the wrong idea, I think, in that it portrays a man over 50 or over 60 as only being viable, as only being manly and still being the guy, if he's having heteronormative sex, if he's having erections lasting for an hour or two, you know, as opposed to recognizing that everybody's body changes over time, and that you're not and that at 60, 70, 80, if you're not having the sex that you were having when you were 19, that's okay. That's okay. Because your body changes. Men's bodies change. Women's bodies change.
But it's not as bad as we were led to believe. I think if we were... 20 years ago, if we were girls having this conversation about 60-year-old guys having sex, we couldn't imagine that. And it would be like, ew, no. But now I can tell you, the men that I admire are pushing 50 or older than 50. So that says something. Like, I look at them as... I sure hope they're having sex because they look fuckable. You know what I'm saying? Like, President Obama will be 50 next year. Yeah. I hope to God, look at how you're like, he's not 50, is he?
And I guess he is.
I'm like,
that's the thing, too, is that, you know, we're both 40.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was in a classroom a week or two ago, and, you know, a young 20-something in the class was describing somebody that he had seen on campus. And the instructor said, you know, well, what did he look like? And he said, oh, well, he was old, like 40. And I started laughing. And I was like, 40's not that old, really, sweetie. And all I could think of in my head was, I wish I had the time to say to him, you know, all that cool kinky stuff you think that you're doing right now at 20, by the time you're 40 you'll be good at it. So you know, it's one of those things, is that you need to.
I hope I'm better by the time I'm 50.
You know.